Hey everyone, it's Bob Perkins bringing you another episode of the Monday Morning Sales Minute. I'm here with Paul Bickford, who was with us last week. Paul, welcome back.
Hey, thank you, Bob. Thanks for having me.
Paul is an expert in sales enablement and training. He's also president of the Denver chapter of the Sales Enablement Society and also an officer of the Denver AAISP chapter. And last week, he talked about aligning this new expanded role of sales enablement with sales. This week, if you're a leader out there, especially that invests in training and teaching and trying to get your reps doing new skills, Paul's going to talk about why sometimes it fails and things you can do to help make that skill transformation, make it stick with sales reps. So Paul, it's all yours.
Thank you, Bob. Again, thanks for having me today. So first of all, just scaling this out, it's definitely about training and onboarding. It's training new hired reps. But think about anything new. Let's say you're implementing a new system or new process. That's still something where you're expecting performance and behavior to change. And so this applies for any of these sorts of things at scale, of course. So one is making sure that, like we talked about last week, we have the right structure and alignment, making sure we know exactly what we're trying to get people to do. Two, with any kind of training, don't make it about just sharing the information in a big data dump. Make sure there's an opportunity in the learning environment for skills practice. And I set up certifications where people have to take a test to prove they know it, and they have to do an oral exam to prove they can do it. Now, the management coaching, that's the secret sauce. A performance management structure that creates a consistency and a cadence of coaching and reinforcement. And then lastly, peer mentoring, where they start to help each other once they see that it works. Yeah. And the last initiative like that I did, we had reps doing over 200% quota. And so if anybody wants any help with that, just reach out.
That's fantastic. You got me thinking about this testing. You'd never, first practice, you'd never let your teenage son or daughter behind the wheel of a car without them, practicing, but no way would you let them drive unless they passed the driver's license exam, a test. Mm-hmm. So I love that idea. Any other tips for leaders out there around this whole training and continuing learning?
Just making sure you're continuing to beat the drum so that it doesn't seem like, oh, this is a flavor of the week or this is just an initiative. You say, no, this is how we're doing things now. And you applaud and praise people when they do it well and cascade that out for testimonials, and you hold people accountable where they're struggling. And I always tell people, honor the structure, but own your style. So let them know we're not trying to create sales robots, be you, but do it this way because it's proven successful. And if they don't, you can look at their results and say, how's that working for you?
Yeah, that's
in a loving way.
It's great. Ongoing, keep it moving. It's like Tiger Woods. What does he do? He wins a tournament. He goes right out the next day and practices. It's never over. You can always learn new things. Paul, thanks for being with us this week. Thanks for sharing your expertise around training and sales enablement. Everyone, thanks for viewing. And until next week, good selling and good leading. Bye-bye.